Welcome. I'm really excited to have you today. Today, I'm going to do a session that will go really deep. We can explore the blocks, the things that are blocking you from moving into your most magnetic, feminine fire, the queen energy. I'm really excited about this topic. Let me tell you what to expect. Then I'm going to introduce myself, and then we're going to just start basically. We're going to explore the powerful feminine queen energy. We're going to explore blocks, fears, the disconnection from the body, because you will see that usually when we feel our feminine energy blocked or unexpressed, when we want to go deeper, we often need to connect to the body. It's actually often some sort of numb from your body. That's what I want to go into today. And this is in the context of the Lance program, which is called the Return of the Queen. This is the first step to the Return of the Queen. It's a 6 weeks program. Today, I'm going to take elements of this method that I created, and I'm going to give that to you so that you can already start working on the concepts. So feminine energy, things like that. Now, I want to tell you about my approach very briefly. I work on 2 levels, mindset and body. So yes, a lot of programs, they get you to work on your mindset, your limiting beliefs, how you show up in the world. I'm going to focus on your presence, your inner authority. I like to talk to women who already feel they're leading their life, they're a leader in their life, but they might have been showing up more from their masculine. I like to work with women who already feel quite empowered, but they feel like their feminine energy hasn't been leading. So that's what we do. And then I work at the body, at the level of the body. What I mean by that is movement, breath, your sensual full expressions being in your body and driving your power from that. With channeling your inner queen. Your inner queen is there already. We're channeling her from your body. It's not like a mindset hack. It's not like me convincing you that you're a queen. It's not convincing you yourself that you're a queen. It's like actually channeling it from you, from your body, because it's in you. It's very powerful work. When we talk about blocks, fears, sometimes it can be emotional. You know, today, if you feel a bit emotional, if you feel that's the work. The work is to be curious, to build harmony within yourself. Okay, so first questions for you. I would like you to put in the chat, please. Answer these 3 things. What do you want to explore most? Feminine energy, sensuality, seduction, sexuality. Try to pick one. I know you want. Many of you want to be like, all of that. Yes, all of it. But which one, if you had to pick only one, which one would that be for you? And then, do you feel the call to mostly work on your mindset or movement? And then the last question, which archetype are you most interested in exploring? Is it more the queen or the dominatrix? If you can just put that in the chat. Vicky is from Switzerland, and you're looking to enhance your feminine energy side. Yes, and you and I already had a few chats. Elodie in Finland, United Kingdom, Farzana, Cecilia from Sweden. Cecilia is here to enhance her feminine queen side. What blocks I can have? Yes, absolutely. You're in the right place. Just to be clear, this is a woman only, or people who identify as women. We're very inclusive here. Okay, thank you for answering the initial questions. So sensuality, mindset, and queen. Vicky, feminine energy movement, queen side. Magdalena, feminine energy. My name is Anna Laurent. And I come from France originally, but I've been living abroad for 18 years. I've been living everywhere, but mostly Canada, UK. And I started, so I've done many things in my life. And to explain that, because I want this to help you or hopefully inspire you to see that we can have many of our personalities. And it's when we combine everything together that it really works. I've studied law. I did a master's in law when I was in France. But when I studied, so it was many years of studies, but I was very much in my masculine energy and I felt overwhelmed with everything was in my head. And I felt like it was really channeling just one side of me. And I was getting migraines, like things were not really working for me. And then on the side, I developed dancing. I started dancing very young in nightclubs because I've always loved dancing and being sensual. And I grew up in a family raised by two women, my mom and my grandma, and they were very open about being sensual, being sexy, being. And I was never taught that it wasn't okay to be sensual as a woman. So I developed that like really quite naturally, being like, yeah, like, let's just explore that. And so I became a dancer in nightclubs, podium dancer, stage dancer, pole dancer, and stripper. And I was a stripper for the most part of my life until I was about 35 years old. I danced in clubs everywhere in the world, and it was amazing. I loved it. For me, dancing is a way to express myself, being sensual, using my senses, using my body, being playful and like playing with my hair and everything. You know what? There's nothing wrong with that. It's awesome. So that's what I did. And I made lots of money from doing that. And so for me, I was happy and I was doing it from a place of power, a place of leader. And I developed that feminine energy through that work. Some of you might have got my email where I explain like when you dance, when you are in a room full of men, you're almost naked or fully naked, it can be really tough to keep your power and to actually be the leader, be the one deciding who you're going to dance for, who you're going to spend a dance with. And so, and when you're on stage as well, like how do you keep the power? Like the spotlight is on me and you grow that inner fire that you're like, yes, this is me. And I'm just going to enjoy, I'm going to be full in. And I'm channeling really, honestly, my feminine energy, but also my masculine energy. So it's a very contained, it's a, you're sending your power from every part of yourself. And the difference was massive. So the nights I was in that, I would make tons of money, be super successful. And other nights, I would not feel so good. Some days you just feel self-conscious, not really good, blah, blah, blah. I would make no money. But I was the same person. So the reason I'm sharing that with you is because that's like a full, like concrete example of the difference of your mindset and how you connect with yourself. So one night I would be wearing the exact same, my hair the same way. I'm the same person, same club. I would make no money because I wasn't feeling strong. I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling feminine. The day after, I would feel amazing. And so one day to the other would completely change. And so I learned over the years to grow that mindset, that connection to myself, so that I would just be successful every night. Every night, I can just turn it on. So I'm not going to teach you to be a stripper today, although I am going to record some classes of like sexy dancing, because why not? But I am going to get you to at least start that process of seeing what is it from where you are now, where you're heading. Your feminine queen energy is here. You're here. What's on the way here? What's blocking you? So we're just doing the beginning today. And then if you like this and you want to work with me, you can we can discuss and you can come and work with me over 6 weeks. And I guarantee you by the end, you will feel a different person. So, okay. Any question? How are you feeling so far, everyone? Does that sound good? Yes? Okay. And I did not mention all the things I've done. I've done lots of other things, but I've also done businesses. So I created social enterprises, and that was very much masculine as well. So I really learned to be a leader. Like I feel like I've spent as much time in my masculine, feminine, and I've learned to play with that. So that's what I teach now. Okay. I want to show you the kind of messages that people give me, the people who decide to work with me, because I want you to tell me if that's you, if you feel like it means something, it resonates for you. Here are some of the messages that I receive. And I want to, it's very important for me that you understand that those things are real. Those things are actually quite, like, not quite, they're really fucking deep. Like, so people tell me I feel feminine sometimes, but I can't seem to stay in it, for instance. I can feel attraction around me, but I'm scared of it. I've lost touch with my feminine side after years of being in unbalanced masculine dynamic. I've been focusing on work, my independence, often my family, and I miss feeling just alive, feeling open. I've lost confidence in my sexual power. There's so many, so many. I was told growing up that being sensual was wrong. Those are really deep things. And often, when I tell people, oh, I'm a coach, I coach women and I teach women how to feel sensual and feminine, people are like mostly men, oh, that's cute. Oh, that's cute. Oh, yeah, cute. No, no, no. Like, I'm talking about those are like, this is deep, I feel some shame in connection to my sensuality. Like, this is deep, right? Like, those are real things in life, in a woman's life. And so the work is deep. Like, we're talking about, like, when we talk about feminine energy, we talk about you, your core, your essence. And when I talk about sensuality, I mean being comfortable in your body, being connected, being your full expression. How do you feel about those sentences? Like, does that resonate to you? Do you feel like it means something to you? Can I get thumbs up or comments so I know? Yeah? Yeah. I want to do a visualization with you now. Basically, we're going to close our eyes and just be in our body for a minute. Just see how we're feeling, okay? How does it sound? Are you in for the visualization? Yeah? Let's do it then. This is just to ground yourself because I want you to feel like fully present right now. So you can close your eyes. We're going to check in with our body. A big part of my work, I think everything comes from the body. So I have a devotion to my body. My body is my greatest asset. It's my source of pleasure. It's my source of power. It's my source of sensuality. And I want you to feel that right now. So we're going to, close your eyes, sit back, relax, breathe. And you can breathe in your own rhythm, but you're just slowing down a little bit. So you're breathing through the nose deeply. You're exhaling a couple of times through your mouth. Let go a little bit, relax. And try to focus inward. How are you feeling right now? Be curious. Explore what's happening inside your body at this moment. So there's nothing wrong, nothing right. Like, this is all about just feeling, being curious. And so we're exploring what's happening inside of us. So maybe we're feeling a little bit tense. anxious because we don't really know what's happening now. Or maybe we're feeling excited. Just explore that. See what the emotion is. And I want you to feel where body are you feeling it? Is there a particular place? Maybe in your head, in your neck, your stomach, maybe there's some tension. And you're free to move a little bit as well. Like, if that helps, you can stretch your neck. And try to give space. Right now, we're giving space to our body to express itself. So the body is expressing itself through pain, often, through tension. Or it's also expressing itself through pleasure. Maybe there's a feeling of lightness, bubbly, whatever the feelings are. Just feel them fully. Give yourself permission to feel them. All the emotions. All the sensations. And breathe. We're not trying to fix anything. And when you're ready, you can come back, open your eyes, and stretch. Now take space. You can even get up. Just a big stretch. Make some noise if you want. You can yawn. And feel, that pleasure when you stretch? Feel it. It's so pleasurable. I was just working from a co-working space earlier, and there were 2 kittens next to me. And the kittens, they were stretching themselves. They were being so cute, and they spent so much time stretching. They were like, so cute kittens. So imagine you're a kitten, and you're like discovering the pleasure of stretching and taking space. And when you stretch, you can feel your muscles. You can feel how strong you are. Okay. And when you're ready, I would love for you to write in the chat what came up for you. What were the sensations? Let's start with that. Let's see. Tension in arms and wrists, lower back, neck, tension in stomach, connected to my inner self, knots and feeling unease in my abdomen and heart, tension in the chest, but also calm in the whole body, tightness, pain, calm, curiosity. I don't know how to connect with my pleasure. My head takes control. Yes. So Magdalena, it takes practice. It takes practice, and you're not alone. We live in a world where everything is in the head. There is a cult for the mind, for the head. We tend to neglect our body, so it takes time to go back to the sensations. That's what I do in my work. I teach you to go back to your sensations because that's how it starts. A sense of light-feathedness and release. Embrace soft and powerful tension in my stomach and back. We're going to do the same exercise, but we're going to go a little bit deeper, okay? So you can relax because now you know what's coming. So you don't need to worry about missing anything. Just be with me, listen to my voice. You can close your eyes again. Close your eyes and sit comfortably again. You can leave your body weight to your seat, to your chair. Let gravity holding you. You don't need to hold yourself so tightly. So feel your body weight on the chair. Your feet are touching the ground. They're firmly on the ground. They're connecting you to earth. Be in that. Okay. And now breathe again through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. So now you're going to scan your body from a place of curiosity. So we're curious and we're just going to go around and see how it's feeling again and see if there is any tension anywhere. Maybe there is a bit of resistance. Maybe your mind is not really allowing you to go into your body. So we're trying to see if there's any resistance, any block, tension. See if there is some sort of heaviness, or maybe a part of your body is feeling really warm, really tight, really hot. Like maybe it's all in your head. You feel tense, you feel a lot is happening. So it's almost like you could see the heat coming out of that part of your body. So if it's your head, so visualize that. Like try to see if there was like a color, a shape that represents the resistance, the feeling. So we're going to be curious about that block, that resistance, that fear, whatever it is. And we're going to ask to our body, what is it? We're going to be like, hey, tell me about this. What is it? What are you trying to protect? So for instance, if you feel tension in the neck, in the throat, you're going to be curious about it. You're going to be like, okay, what is that tension in the throat trying to protect me from? And be curious. Again, we're not assessing, we're not judging. And we're going to ask what's behind that? Okay, tell me more about it. What do you need me to know? So if that feeling could talk, what would it say to you? And maybe nothing is coming up for you, and that's completely fine. This is something, sometimes it takes time. You have to do it more than once. So if you're not sure, if it's not really working, that's completely normal. And the fact that you can't get in it is a form of resistance. So you're going to ask that part of you that's maybe being distracted, or maybe it's blocking you from accessing your body. So you're going to be curious about that. And you're going to be asking yourself, okay, what are you trying to protect? What are you afraid of? What, if I did this exercise, what would happen? And I want you to feel truly what's happening right now as you're having that dialogue. Maybe there is some fear, some tension coming up, some messages for you. Be curious, give it space. Let it come out. What What does it want you to know? What is it afraid of? And just make a note in your mind of what's coming up for you, if anything. And you can breathe deeply through your nose and fresh air, fresh oxygen to that part of you. And ask that part of you, what does it need you to do? How can you help that? So for instance, if there's a fear of being vulnerable coming up for you, you can ask that part of you, okay, like, is there anything I can do to support you? And go with whatever is coming up. Maybe it doesn't make tons of sense. That's completely fine. It might be something like, oh, I need space, or I'm tired, or it could be anything. It might be, oh, I need to breathe. I need to be seen, or I need a hug. And just make sure this part of you is being heard, being seen right now. And breathe into it. And when you're ready, you can come back and breathe. Come back to me, and I would love for you to write in the comments if anything came up for you. What was it? Was there any fear, any tension that had a message for you, or anything you want to share? I want to know. And I'm seeing some of the comments. Yes, Riksu, so tense, a bit reserved, a little scared. Yes. So the part of the work is to explore that part of you that's being scared, it's a bit reserved. It's like we're seeing different aspects in you, and those are protectors. Those are all aspects of you that are here to protect you from being hurt. And so you can't embrace your new self, your future self, your feminine, your queen, if you're not in peace with those parts of you. The work is not to push them away. The work is not to be like, oh, don't be tense, don't be scared. No. Like, whenever we say no fear, that's bullshit. Of course you have fears. We're an animal. We have fears, and we work with the fears. We work with the tension. So we give space to this. When you're scared, we give space to that, the tension, the resistance. We give space and we explore that. That's how you remove the blocks. And you will see when you go deeper into that, they have messages for you. And usually it connects to your inner child. So there's a lot of inner child work where we go and you're actually realizing, I don't know, I'm scared to be hurt. It brings back a memory. Like it can go quite deep, but it needs to be done if you want to go into your feminine, exciting self. So, Janet, I feel blocked in my mind. It won't let me go deeper. It's protecting you. Yes, you got it, Janet. It's exactly that. So that is your protector in itself. So I like to invite you to think of it as like you have like different parts of you. You can think of an onion. And so you have a thick first layer and it's preventing you, it's protecting you. So we're not like, get out. We're like, okay. So we're going to work with that part of you that's blocking. So obviously I can't do that in like one quick session, but It takes time, but you will see actually it unblocks pretty quickly when you do it well, it unblocks very quickly. Stomach, fear in my stomach and heart. My heart was not resistant, but my abdomen was resistant, fear of future. Okay. So that's great. We can work with that. Like we can go much deeper. This is a lot of information already, Vicky. It's good. It's like very clear. You're like, okay, my heart is open. My stomach, my abdomen is resistant. We're starting to like see all the parts of you. And that's the work. The work is to build harmony between them all. Your heart, your abdomen, they're going to work together. They're going to, I don't know, it's like a dance, we're creating a flow of energy, an internal communication. We're working with that and it's beautiful. It's beauty. That's life. Life is to feel those emotions. Why would we want to shut them down? Like, no, we're expressing them. Vielka, protect my core from comments, from negative comments, negative energy. Yes. Okay. Many protective thoughts, feelings, stuck emotionally, not able to express femininity in my main relationship. I've always operated from my masculine. Yes. So that is number one comment from all my clients. I've been operating from my masculine. We'll go into that in a minute. Fear to be hurt, Magdalena. The third thing I want you to do with me is we're going to visualize your win. That's the fun part. And remember, again, this is a short workshop with total strangers. So I'm packing this together, but normally we go much deeper. There's a journey, so it's a method. It's a step-by-step. So, but today I'm giving you a express snapshot. So you can close your eyes again and just go back and you can relax because we're going to feel the future for you. We're going to visualize. So imagine you're walking into a forest or you're walking on the beach. You're somewhere in nature and it's extremely beautiful. It's a bright day. You can hear the birds. And you're just alone, you're walking and you're clearing your mind, you're clearing this, you're kind of cleansing as you're walking. And you're looking ahead, and as you're seeing up front, you're seeing a silhouette far away. It's a silhouette. And it's a really sensual woman that you're seeing. She's so beautiful, she's magnetic. And in fact, you're walking and you're seeing she's your future self. She's your feminine self. She's your most magnetic self. Observe her. Be curious. See what she looks like, how she walks. How does she move? How does she feel? Like, can you observe her? What is she wearing? What kind of clothes, colors? You might be seeing her from the back and you're going closer to her. And as you're getting closer, you can see her aura. You can see her energy around her. So what color is that aura? What texture? It's like a bright energy. It's magnetic. You're so attracted to her. You have to get closer to her. And now you're facing her. She's looking at you. What's her expression? What's her facial expression? And she's got a message for you. She's your future self. She's got a message for your present self. Receive it. Maybe it's a gift, an object. Maybe it's a feeling she wants you to feel. And if you're not sure, it's all good. Just be in her presence. And look at her and tell her you will see her again very soon. Maybe she wants to give you a hug. And breathe deeply through your nose. And exhale through the mouth. Again, one more time. Deep inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. And come back to me. Now, let's take just a minute to get up and stretch, everyone. We're going to do that one more time. You can just get up for a second, if you can, and just stretch. I want you to feel your body. Oh, feel your body. Take space. Whatever you're doing with your arms and your legs, do it bigger. This is about taking more space in life, you know? This is about being seen. This is being full power, our full feminine self, our sensual self. So we're taking space whenever we can. Okay, and come back. And share in the chat what came up for you, please. So Janet already shared. That's amazing. Janet is saying, she said, let go and leave now. You've got this, Janet. Love it. Okay, so you see, you're able to go deeper already, right? You see, Janet? Sometimes just meditation, some people, it just doesn't work. They stay in their head. Sometimes you need visualizations. That actually most of the work I do is visualization. Because some people are just more visual. They need like to see something. They need to see themselves. They need to see a shape. Like sometimes we're on the mountain, like we visualize because it's much easier to go deep, basically. She had wanted to hide after all her life. She invited me to embrace the beautiful woman she is, Melody. Lovely. Ilma, you are already the queen you are seeing now. Yes, it's in you. It's in you. Wisdom, be happy. Oh, that's beautiful, Vicky. She asked me to step into her. I'm her. She bathed in golden light, shimmered with light energy. She held out her hand to take my hand. Yes, loving. So keep writing, everyone, if you have more to share. So sometimes people, you know, they feel like really pumped after this, which is amazing. You know, you're like, oh my God, I'm her. Like, you know, and it's great. But know that it's a muscle. It's a muscle that you have to build. Otherwise, we would all be in our queen already, right? If it only took like a 1 hour session, like, come on. I mean, I'm not a magician. So you have to know that most women, they feel that queen or the feminine self at moments. Sometimes one night you feel it, or you had a couple of champagne glass and you feel it. Or sometimes the love of your life or a date makes you feel it. But I don't want it to be, oh, I'm it for an hour or one day or 1 week or even 1 month. I want you to become her always. And it takes practice. And so that's why if you want to work with me, it's a 6 weeks process. We work over 6 weeks, very small group, smaller than today even, than the group we are. Similar format where we do visualization, we do some writing, we do movement, we even dance a little bit. And my focus is to get you to build that harmony, that sense of self, and to define who is your queen, who is even your femme fatale, who is that sensual self. So we're uncovering her, we're peeling the layers, and we use the queen and the dominatrix archetypes as like a persona. When you use that, it's like, what's the word? Alter ego. It's like we're envisioning those personas, like the queen and the dominatrix. The dominatrix, I didn't have time to talk about that, but I love talking about the dominatrix because it's the ultimate feminine. It's the feminine that is just like, yeah, this is me. This is what I want. Make it happen. And it's fun. It's very playful. And so we use those personas to help you uncover your feminine energy and explore it. And it feels much safer when it's through a persona, because then you're not blocking, you're not defensive, and then slowly we're building her as part of you. So that's what I do. If you want to work with me, I have a program. It's a method. It's 6 weeks, as I said. And we're starting on November 3rd. And it's on offer right now, early bird. So if you're interested, I want you to book a call with me. So you have 3 ways to work with me. There's the 6 weeks return, and it's small group. That's like the basic plan. And you have a course online that you have lifetime access. That's new, lifetime access. And you can do the course on your own, whenever you want. I recommend doing it like maybe in the next year, this year, next year as well. So it's a really like deep integration. And then you have 6 live sessions with me, 90 minutes. The second offer is the same, but with 2 sessions just with me, one-on-one. So I only have 2 spots for those. And then the last one is the Lioness, the biggest one. It's 6 private one-on-one sessions with me. And this is the full VIP experience. And you get direct access with me on WhatsApp. I check in with you. But regardless of the format you choose, I only work with very small groups. Once I'm your coach, I'm with you. You're going to be reporting to me. We're going to be like checking in together. Like I'm really with you. So I want you to know, because I shared that earlier, like those are deep, deep things, And many of us, there is like some dark shadows, like past traumatic experience from childhood, shit like that, that are really deep. So you need to know, when you do this work, I'm with you on the journey, okay? So feel confident you will get there with me. This is how to work with me. The program is maybe 6 people, so it fills up quickly. One question I often have is how to stop caring what other women or other, how do you become your sensual self, your feminine self, in a way that's not like a threat to others? So that's something people ask every time. I didn't have time because today I did a shorter session, but I want to explain that often when we feel like worried about how other people perceive us or what kind of attention we get, it's when we didn't yet embodied our full, powerful feminine self. And the best example is when I was dancing, those nights that I wasn't feeling fully myself, fully powerful, were always the night I was getting negative comments from men. So I would get like the nastiest comments, like you're too fat, you're too skinny, or your boobs are too big, whatever, like really nasty shit. That was always when I wasn't feeling in my full power. When you feel in your when you are in your full power, nobody picks on you. You will see. People admire it, and you're inspiring others. And you're doing it from a place of generosity. So you're not doing it to crush other women. You're doing it to lift other women up. And think like, when I talk to you about that, like, it's lifting you up, right? You're not like, oh my God, like, who the fuck? I mean, maybe you're like that, but generally speaking, when somebody is comfortable with their femininity, it inspires others. That's the thing. You're doing this work not just for you, you're doing it to inspire people around you. If you have kids, like, you're inspiring them to really embrace who they are, their full self. Deep down, it's about embracing your full self. Ilma is saying, I'm curious to know how to address the specific energetic blocks from the body. Yes, so through movement. So that's a great question. Movement, visualization really helps. There's so many ways. You can also write. Like, sometimes I give the exercise to my clients, like, if that block, let's say you have like a deep pain, if it could write, what would it write? And you just write and you can't stop. You write for 15 minutes without lifting the pen. And at first, you don't even know what you're writing. And then you will see it starts coming through. There's lots of ways, and that's what we practice in my sessions, is you're tapping into your body natural life force. You know, your body, when I say body, I mean your whole self. Yeah. You are part of nature. You're the life force. You're going to learn to channel that to get whatever you want in life. You're getting better relationships with people. You're more seductive. You're more attractive to the people you want. You attract clients if you're selling, if you're a coach, if you sell art. You will see, you tap into your inner life, in your inner power, and you see, you manifest because it comes from a place of abundance and fullness and excitement and playfulness. And so that's the work we do. We play with that. It's like, I don't know, I see myself as like we're magician and we're witches and we're moving our energies and we're like channeling it. And yeah. Curious about the range of investments in stock pricing and time. So you can go on my website. You're going to get a lot more information. I want to invite you to sign up, to subscribe to my YouTube, because on my YouTube, I share more visualization. I share more. Sometimes I take moments of sessions and I put them in a video. I put new content all the time. Obviously, the bulk of the work is actually through interaction with me, through deep coaching. That's how you move the needle. But in the meantime, you can definitely go on YouTube and do a little bit of work. But if you want to go deep, if you want like that identity shift, you've got to invest in yourself. You've got to invest time, energy, and money. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. That's the truth for me. That's the truth for anyone. That's anyone who wants to move forward in life. And if you're a leader in your life, you will know. You need to learn. You need to practice. You need to be inspired, but you also need a personal connection. Like, you need to go deep into you. It's not like a format for, I don't do like courses that are just one format for all, because the transformation is not actually happening. The transformation is through live sessions with me. I'm really grateful for your presence, everyone. I hope it was helpful. Whether you want to work with me or not, I hope it was helpful. Let's stay in touch. Yes. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone.
Thank